Welcome back. We are here again with Catherine Povolitis from the American Cancer Society. We've been talking about Relay for Life, and if you missed any of that information, we'll have it for you again in just a little bit. But we want to talk about some of the programs you guys offer, because the Relay for Life brings in money that is so crucial to keeping all these services going.
Absolutely. Relay for Life, it is a fundraising event. We have all these great aspects that go into it with our recognizing our survivors and remembering those that we've lost. But it is a fundraising event that supports the mission. And we've got some great things going on in the local community with trying to educate our youth. We are seeing in studies a connection of between obesity and cancer rates. So we're really wanting to target the younger generations to get their mindset of eating healthy and exercising so they can carry those on throughout their lives.
It's so interesting because when you think of cancer, a lot of times I think of like, oh, it's something that you really don't have any control over and it just kind of happens. But in some cases, your lifestyle can really make a difference.
Absolutely. Nutrition, exercise is a third of it can cause cancer, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So choosing a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy, exercising will reduce your cancer risk by a third. So a lot of cancer, yes, can be prevented from avoiding, the fatty foods, the foods high in sugars, the processed foods, obviously avoiding those. So we're encouraging, the lean meats, excuse me, and eating a variety of fruits and vegetables in a daily diet to keep people healthier and to lower the risk of getting cancer.
Well, and that's tough to tell kids, like, don't eat junk food.
Right.
Because that's the best food when you're 12, you know what I mean? What ages are you reaching out to?
We're actually targeting elementary age students.
Wow.
Yes, so it's really cool because we were talking in the office today about working with the youth and how they actually get excited about things when they know things, and then they take that information home to their parents. So it kind of trickles down, trickles through the family, obviously with what they're learning at school, coming home and talking about it and hoping to get the parents to maybe change their mind a little bit on things too.
Wow, that's a great idea, because a lot of times the parents might not be in a position to get that kind of message.
Yes.
How responsive do you think the kids are to that message of getting healthy? Do you think they're willing to do it?
Absolutely, because how fun is it to play outside and to do things physical and play games and kickball and things like that. So the kids love it. It's a great opportunity to get them off their feet for exercising, get them away from the television. So, and obviously bringing that information home to the parents is very important too. So,
yeah. Well, I think what's funny is when you're a kid, playing outside is fun, and you get older and all of a sudden working out is a chore. And so maybe it's about making it fun no matter how old you are.
Exactly, and instilling those values early on in life, so it's not trying to transition your life later on, because it makes it's a lot more difficult to change a routine. But when you already have that mentality of, okay, these are the things I need to do to be healthy, then you're more likely to keep that going on throughout your life.
So to any parents out there, this, today you can start teaching that to your kids at home too.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And like I said, it's eating the good variety of fruits and vegetables, and you can make that fun. You can put them in fun things and make fun, silly, faces on the plate with the fruits and vegetables. So there's just different ways that we teach the kids on how they can eat healthy and exercise too. That makes it fun, not just another thing to do.
Even adding fruit to like yogurt, it tastes like a dessert, but it's healthy.
Oh, absolutely, yes, and the kids love that.
Makes a huge difference. What are some of the other programs that these funds are going to go to support?
Well, actually, we have out of our American Cancer Society office in Rockford, we're just off of East State Street. We have a wig boutique. We have wigs free of charge for cancer patients. They can come in, make an appointment, and we actually have wigs in the boutique that they can try on. We have someone in the office that will work with them to find what fits them best. It's a lot of fun to see somebody come in and they're down in the dumps, and then they leave and they've got a smile on their face because it makes them feel better that they've got something that can help them through the process.
That's huge, especially for women with cancer. I mean, losing your hair, that's like losing your identity.
It is, and wigs can be very expensive. So it's just another way to help somebody through their journey, to make it a little bit easier on them as well.
That's
too.
huge.
Yes.
And then you have this program, Look Good, Feel Better. Is that dealing with the wigs too?
Yes, it is actually. Look Good, Feel Better. It's a session we provide free of charge. It's a woman-based program. We have them about once a month in the Rockford area. And women come to these sessions. They get a free makeup kit, some products for their skin, and there's a trained cosmetologist there, tells them all the different types of wigs, hair pieces, how to apply makeup. And not only do patients lose their hair during treatment, but their skin can also change texture. And so there's a lot of products in the bag that they get to show them how to apply different makeup and techniques to make them feel better about themselves. So
And
it's really fun. It's a fun program.
And it's such a simple concept, like, oh, make somebody feel good about themselves. But we actually just ran a story in our 10 o'clock newscast this past week about how much your attitude can affect your health. And do you feel like that makes a difference as people are fighting cancer?
Absolutely, yes. Your attitude and positivity makes such a difference. And these sessions, I've been able to go and kind of see how they work and see the women get together, and they have a blast. I mean, they've got smiles on their faces, and sometimes there's a woman that gets chosen that gets to try on the wigs and stuff, and just they throw in some silly things in there just to kind of loosen up everybody. It's really cute, and people leave feeling good about themselves, and it's a great program.
That's such a great idea. So it's really important to keep these kinds of things funded, because not everyone can afford, I mean, especially cancer treatment is so expensive, you can't necessarily always afford all these little extras.
Exactly, and all of our programs are free of charge. You can access we obviously have more than just those two programs. We get people to and from their doctor's appointments free of charge as well. Okay. We want people to be getting healthy, so we also have, it's called Road to Recovery. And we also have some support systems, some one-on-one support that we can coordinate with patients as well too. So
if people are interested in maybe taking advantage of any of these programs, do they just give you guys a call?
Yes, we actually have a patient service coordinator in the Rockford office. Her name is Rachel, and she can be reached at our office number, which is 229-1287.
Okay, which we have, I think, to pull up on your screen there. And then if people are interested in getting involved in these walks, let's circle back to the Relay for Life walks, because we were talking about that before the break, but you have 2 of them coming up in just a couple months.
Yes. Again, the Relay for Life of Winnebago County takes place the later part of June, on June 22nd to 23rd. And the Relay for Life of Boone County takes place on Saturday, June 2nd to Sunday, June 3rd.
Now, do you have to live in Boone County to do the Boone County one?
Absolutely
in Winnebago?
not. We actually have a lot of crossover because people work and live vice versa in one county or the other. You don't have to live in the community to participate in it. Everybody is welcome. All community members, if you're from a different town, state, you can come on and enjoy the activities.
Well, that's so great, because then you can kind of pick the one that works more with your schedule.
Exactly, and that's why we have so many, and it's just a great opportunity to come. Everybody's there for the same reason, that's to fight cancer. And it's positive, there's lots of energy, it's just great to see everyone working together.
Well, and the Winnebago County one actually starts an hour later than the Boone County one.
Yes.
So say if your job keeps you from being able to go too early, maybe the Winnebago County one would be a better choice.
The Winnebago County event starts at 7, and that's at Rockford Christian High School, off of North Bell School Road in Rockford.
And then the Boone County one is at Belvedere North High School.
Exactly, yes.
All right, and we're going to have all this information for you again if you missed anything at the end of the show. Is this open to all ages? Like, could you do it with your family?
Absolutely. There's no age limit. You'll see everybody from infants to somebody in their hundreds. I mean, there's everybody is welcome.
Plus, that's kind of a special treat for a kid who's like 6 years old. They get to stay up till midnight.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Cool.
It's funny because you'll see kids that, I'm going to stay up all night, and then come 11, 12, they're sleeping in the tent. So it's really cute.
That sounds familiar. Do you have a lot of families that take part?
We do, actually. We have a lot of family and friends teams. Families get together and we'll do, have a team in honor or in memory of another family member. So, and you'll see we have a lot of company teams as well that will do something in honor of, a coworker, or just they want to come together and, be involved in the fight against cancer. It's just a great outlet for that.
That's huge. We're almost out of time, but give us the website and the phone number one more time if people want to sign up, because you do want people to try to sign up in advance, right?
You can sign up your own Relay for Life team, or you can register as a cancer survivor at relayforlife.org.
Okay.
Just type in your zip code and it'll pop up our events, or you can also call our office here in Rockford at 229-1287.
All right, grab a pen and paper if you missed any of this. We're going to have it for you again right after the break. But Catherine, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.